I'd like to focus, please, on paragraph 18 of the document, which says that the Parliament regrets that the EU has announced the principle of free movement will end. I have to say very clearly that the ending of free movement was a massive factor in the British public's decision to leave the EU. It was one of the biggest driving forces. And yet there appears to be within this Parliament today political myopia towards that. You're actually trying to tell Britain that we shouldn't have an application process. It should have just been declaratory. We shouldn't dare to ask for proof in order to back up statements in an application. The British people expect the British government to end free movement and to do it in a way which is effective, not merely nominal. And the sooner that this Parliament wakes up to that, the sooner we will actually get the right sort of dialogue. Yeah.
Madam Widdecombe, there is a blue card question from Madam Veld. Will you accept the question? Yes. Thank you. Please, 30 seconds.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ms Widdecombe, I hear you say the British people want this or that, but isn't it true that only 43% of the people voted for your political agenda, and it's only because of your electoral system that Mr Johnson has a majority of seats in Parliament, but that the majority of the British people actually did not vote for a Brexit party? Isn't that true, Mrs Widdecombe?
17.4 million people in the biggest democratic turnout in British history voted to leave. We ended up in the European elections as the single biggest party in this Parliament. Why? Why did Boris Johnson get such a massive majority in the last election? Because his basic promise was get Brexit done.
Mr Rangel, you have the floor for 1.5 minutes. Quiet, please. Could I ask our British colleagues to my right to be quiet, please? There's a speaker to take the floor. Mr Rangel.
Thank you, Chair.